So we continue work manual therapy RX, and this is important part, the glutes. The glutes is really important. If your glutes is weak, you're always going to have a problem with your lower back pain, especially after you walk. You feel this pain in your lower back. Just let you know, the glutes is the primary suspect of this problem. And what I'm usually do when I'm starting my treatment, I place my hand. A lot of people feel sciatica, and what massage therapists do, or they ask them to do, is just dig in there and, like, try to release this pain. But this is not the case. This is not the problem. So what I'm usually do, I ask people, squeeze the glute. I'm gonna place hands, and let it go, and I'm come up here on this one, squeeze this one, and I see which one is the weaker. And remember, if you get this twist in your spine, that was the left on David, which one is the higher, so higher and twisted, that glute is going to be weaker. So what I'm doing here, I'm place my hands on issue tuberosity, and what I'm seeing here, the left one is really high. So this is high. This glute is weak. You need to really work on that glute. So how I usually do it, I'm not digging there. I'm not trying to stretch this muscle, because they inhibit most cases, this muscle is going to be inhibited. And sometimes those bodybuilders guys come in, athletes, and they have like you can see the strong glutes, but sometimes they're not active. You play, that means some other muscle, some other compensation happening in the body. Maybe that's the hip flexors is work double, or lumbar area. Make sure you always do those tests on the glutes test, and ask them to activate the glutes before they do lifting, before they do any like weightlifting. So what I'm usually do, I put my knuckles on the glute, and this is how I'm activated. I twist them. So it's the same twist, but you do really aggressively. You're doing around 2 minutes. It's a lot of work, but this people are going to feel fantastic. And sometimes it's release sciatica. How's it feel?
It's good. It's relaxing.
Now, as you remember, we have this little bit lordosis here. What I want to do, I want to work on the hip flexors, and this is how I work on the hip flexors. If person can go to position number 4, I call this position number 4, the knee problem, I place it like a little bit somewhere right in this area. But the most, it's look like a number 4. So this foot have to be right parallel to the knee. Now I'm lock it in, I'm gently lock it in, and I place my both hands on this area. It's more like SI joint area. And how's it feel?
Oh, very good.
Take a deep breath and let it go. How to see if you don't need to do this technique. Sometimes you feel this big space and this like glute is up. That's the technique perfect for this person. But if it's already flat, you're not gonna do much for this person. So what do you basically do? I can see that David, he's a lot of space up here. So hip flexors is tight. So I'm working on the hip flexors when he's face down. Yes. So take a deep breath, and I'm just gently follow him. I'm just springing. Do you feel stretch, David?
Yeah.
Okay, great. If you feel pain, you stop doing this. Good. Always ask about pain. Take a deep breath and exhale. And you're springing. You can ask him to push against you, and you just hold it and resist it and let it go. When he let it go, you push more. How's it feel, David?
Very good. It's loosening.
That's great. So this is great technique for the hip flexors and glutes activation. Do this technique with lower back pain. This has helped fantastically. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.